other aspect of Biohazard has always been the protest lyrics is maybe a bit too much to say, but there's always a certain message in it. Was there for you still enough to sing about? Yeah, of course in the world, but did you still have the feeling that you had to sing about it?
You know, when we sat down, remember we had this conversation. Danny and I were talking about where we wanted to, you know, like, I'm not, you know, I don't live on the street. I don't hang out in the corner that I hung out when I was a kid. You know, I have other things in my life that I'm doing now that I didn't do when I was a kid. And other responsibilities. But what has remained true to the band is we stand up behind our lyrics, you know, and our music. When you read our lyrics, we wanted to make sure that conviction was intact, and it needed to make sense, not just for me, but I wanted my daughter to be able to read my words, and maybe she doesn't understand them at 9, but when she's 16, she'll understand them, and it needed to make sense. I wanted the lyrics to be able to be related to not just to myself, but to someone else who feels the same way that I feel, and that's always been the theme for us. But there's certain struggles in life and certain issues in life that are that aren't dissolved or diffused by a language barrier, for example. We all deal with issues. And Biohazard is, we're more socially aware of the world around us without being overly political. We're not a political band. I never consider us a political band. But yes, I have my opinion about the environment, about you know, the world being ruled by rulers and not by the people. There's a song called you know, Through Suffering Reborn, that deals with, you know, kind of rising above shit that would pull you down in life. Themes that are helpful for me, that are helpful for Danny, for Evan, for Bobby, and that we relate them in our music, in our lyrics. There's a song called Countdown Doom. It's what's going on in the Middle East right now. Yes, have people dealt with those issues before, of war and suffering? Yes. But for us, like that song, for example, is it's just, you know, it's about standing up for yourself. And to see that happen with revolutions, America's had revolutions, you know, Europe's had revolutions. Will it happen again in America? Probably, you know. But I'm very proud to be on the side of you know, being from a band that plays the, you know, maybe we're writing the theme music for the revolution, you know. But it's a revolution of people who stand up for themselves. And to see that unfold and the unfortunate casualties of that, people standing up, it sucks. It's fucking horrible. But they're dying and putting their life on the line for a cause, for a reason, you know, and that reason is admirable and amazing, you know. And I think the world can learn a lot, you know.
Do you discuss
in my life, I've never had,
other?
of course, we had all these discussions and these, you know, every day on tour, talking about, you know, I have these lyrics, I'm checking out this poem I wrote, or whatever. So all of us have our interest in, you know, it's not like we, there was one person who wrote, you know, something on the record that none of us believed in. We all believe in it. It's a band. It's not we're not Dave Matthews, you know?
Yeah, of course, yeah, but I can imagine that maybe not everyone is as much into it as maybe you are, but there is maybe there can be a lack of discussion if not everyone.
There's no silent member of Biohazard. We're all very loud and very boisterous and very opinionated, and it comes out. You know, we're a band, you know, and it's that tense, creative relationship that makes Biohazard. And when that tension and when that, you know, when those four members aren't together, making together, if we weren't, this album wouldn't be the way it is, you know? So I enjoy it, I like it, and I'm proud of it.